In some ways, Batman Arkham Knight is the best game in the entire series. And that's saying something because there are now 4 Batman Arkham games, 3 being made by Rocksteady. In one very Batmobile-related way, it's the worst game in the entire series, and I haven't finished it yet, so I feel like that part of it is only gonna get worse. I'm Alana, welcome to Button Bash. This is my first impressions of Batman Arkham Knight.
This demonstration used just 5 ounces of my latest toxin. Tomorrow, this will seem like child's play. Gotham, this is your only warning.
The Arkham games, for the poor souls among us who haven't played them, are a fairly dark action-adventure series where Batman basically has to save an asylum, or more recently, an entire city from a bunch of really evil villains who have somehow managed to overtake an entire city time and time again. I'm not even gonna question why people still willingly live in Gotham, because it's ridiculous. Batman's job is to beat up random thugs, gadget, and stealth his way to supervillains in the relatively open world maps and save the day for the people of Gotham, who should really just pack up and leave. The melee in Arkham Knight is probably the best in the series, and that's definitely saying something, since I think the combat in the Arkham series is some of the best melee combat in any game series at all. Instead of button mashing, you'll actually have to time each of your punches on each of the thugs you face, usually in pretty big groups, all the while looking out for and countering people who are trying to attack you at the same time. It has a beautiful rhythm to it, and that rhythm seems to have been perfected in Arkham Knight, with Batman flying across the room between bad guys like a dance. The predatory combat is still just as good, with Batman having to hide, usually up high, and take out enemies one by one without being spotted. In fact, everything that was good in the other games is still really good, if not better. The gadgets are mostly the same, but with some nice upgrades. There are some new moves like counter throws and fear takedowns, but no major changes, which there maybe shouldn't be. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, there's the goddamn Batmobile. At first, it's really cool. At first. You can summon it while you're in the sky and just fall perfectly into the driver's seat, only to eject yourself and glide across the city for longer than ever before. But the Batmobile has 2 modes. Drive mode, which is totally fun, despite feeling maybe a little bit unnecessary, and tank mode. The tank mode allows you to traverse quickly in tricky environments, strafing like a spider almost, and mess up the inexplicably enormous amount of enemy tanks you have to fight in extremely repetitive sequences. Oh my god, make it stop. This many tank battles is not what I want in a Batman game. I want Batman in a Batman game, not a tank. If these tank battles happen, say 4 or 5 times throughout the course of the game, I think it'd be fine. But it's not 4 or 5 times as mini boss battles, it's all the goddamn time. Not quite as much, but almost as regularly as the goons you fight, but at least that combat is beautifully refined and enjoyable every time, with a combat counter looming over you with every correctly timed hit. The tank fights don't have quite so much appeal, or really any depth, or anything. Please make it stop! For everything else though, like the plot looming over me, and it's a very good story in this one particularly, and the presence of Scarecrow causing all of these crazy, awesome hallucinations, I still want to finish the game. It's just that every single time I have to go into another goddamn tank battle, I really want to throw my controller, and for some reason the Riddler also has like tank challenges. Like, why would the Riddler... it doesn't make any sense, you guys. But maybe my opinion will change in time for a full review by the time I finish it, or maybe I will have given up by then. I'll let you guys know. I'm Alana, thanks for watching Button Bash.